Wednesday, Jenna Ortega is shown at the beginning leafing through her father's police file. A stormy night 32 years ago, on the Nevermore courtyard, young Larissa Weems, Oliver Wickham discovers a dead corpse. Holding a sword, young Gomez, Lucius Hoyos, stands on some scaffolding. He has blood all over him. While teenage Morticia, Gwen Jones, admits she has never been more in love with him than she was seeing him get handcuffed for murder, we witness the cops transport Gomez away. Here we are at Parents' Weekend in Nevermore, in the present. As usual, Pugsley, Isaac Ordonez, Lurch, George Berkier, Gomez, Luis Guzman, and Morticia, Catherine Zeta-Jones arrive in luxury. For all of the visiting families and their pupils, Larissa, played by Gwendolyn Christie, gives a speech. Emma Myers' character Enid bemoans the arrival of her werewolf family, while Wednesday observes her strange and bizarre tribe from a distance. As expected, Enid's mother chastises her daughter right away, primarily for not using her lycanthrope powers. Gomez and Morticia interrogate their daughter over her stay in Nevermore. Bianca, Joy Sunday, receives an apology from Xavier, Percy Hines White, for attempting to seduce him with her seductive song. Bianca is hoping her mom won't arrive. Unfortunately, she is not granted her request. Gracie Goldman's character Gabrielle appears. Later, Morticia looks at Larissa's yearbook and remembers all the good times. Do you recall when Larissa and Morticia put on a talent show performance, and Larissa did an impeccable rendition of Judy Garland? It occurs to Morticia that her picture is absent. Larissa ripped it out, which is why. The Addams crew is told by Larissa that Wednesday's therapist has requested that they come to a group session. The Addams consent to being raped. Gomez enjoys a nice shrug of the head. Jamie McShane's character, Sheriff Galpin, is in the coffee shop and is on the phone, inquiring about the results of the monster's claw DNA test. He notices the approach of the distinctive Black Addams family vehicle. Hunter Doohan's character Tyler observes that Wednesday's family is involved in her rehabilitation, at least in part. Subsequently, the sheriff receives a call concerning the suicide of Dr. Anwar, the medical examiner. The Addams family then has a group chat with Dr. Valerie Kinbot, Riki Lindholm. Pugsley nibbles on sachets. To be honest, at first I assumed those were apple chips. Wednesday then informs her mother that she intends to find out whether she has her mother's backing. At the coffee shop, Bianca meets Gabrielle, who discloses her true motive for being in the city. The morning song, Cult, is led by Gabrielle. It's her last siren song. She got married to Gideon, a man Bianca hates, and they both hope Bianca, who changed her identity when she got to Nevermore, will return soon. Wednesday pays a hospital visit to Eugene, Musa Mustafa. Eugene is in the intensive care unit, ICU, in a coma, despite Larissa's assurances to the parents during Parents' Weekend that he is on the mend. Our goth girl accuses herself of being the reason Eugene was attacked by the Hyde monster. When Eugene's mom stopped by to say hello, they express gratitude to Wednesday for her friendship. Galpin gets the details from Deputy Richie Santiago, Luyanda Unati Luis Nwo. Sadly, it's blurry because someone stuck black gum on the camera. Wednesday then observes as Morticia places a crimson rose on Garrett's tomb. Sheriff Galpin storms into the school courtyard during the celebrations, where everyone is dining, in order to arrest Gomez. Thing and Wednesday go to her father's prison. She insists on knowing the reality. Wednesday gives her father credit for being honest. He raised her well, she thinks. She is a confident, self-reliant thinker. Oh my, this is probably the closest we will go to our main character showing vulnerability. Enid's mother gives her pamphlets about a summer camp for lycanthrope conversion in the meantime. Enid, of course, objects to this. However, it's in the rural Balkans. Her mother must embrace her for who she truly is. On Wednesday, Pugsley is spotted relaxing on a dock next to a pond. She tells her brother that their father is not guilty. Someone is attempting to discredit her and frame the family. Our daughter swears she will show Gomez is innocent. But first, it's time to use that ageless tool, a hand grenade, to go fishing. Afterwards, Morticia is seen waiting for the nightshades to gather. This is such an amazing first picture of her. Her attire is a perfect match for the surroundings. The truth about what really happened that fateful night is revealed by Morticia. Morticia watched as Gomez struggled to keep Garrett at bay, the latter foaming at the lips with pure wrath. Wednesday excavates Garrett's grave in search of proof, and Morticia remembers the first grave digging kit they purchased for our main character when he was a young boy. They mature so quickly. The two are apprehended by the deputy. Beside Gomez, we witness them being put into a cell. Wednesday displays to her parents the item she discovered in Garrett's tomb, a finger with a nightshade-colored hue. Morticia stabbed Garrett as he was already dead. He was poisoned by nightshade. Our heroine suddenly had a vision. She watches as Garrett's father gives the order to use nightshade to poison everyone at Nevermore. A second time, all accusations against Gomez are withdrawn. Gomez receives an apology even from Sheriff Galpin, and they exchange handshakes. The Best Goth family gets back together. Enid, in the meantime, orders her mother to accept her for who she is after taking a stance against her. When the moment is right, she will wolf out. Only when the school year is over does Bianca consent to accompany Gabrielle home. Wednesday says her family goodbye. She even has a touching, heartfelt moment with her mother. Our girl is developing. Morticia empowers her daughter to choose her own route in life. She won't ever linger in Morticia's background. Following her examination of Larissa's yearbook, Wednesday approaches her principal. For Nevermore's talent performance, Larissa did more than merely mimic Judy Garland, she actually became Judy Garland. The main character thinks Larissa has shape-shifted. The day following his murder, she changed into Rowan to make everyone believe everything was normal. I was accurate. According to Larissa, she tried her best to protect the school from controversy. Wednesday queries the shape-shifting principal about Eugene's safety. Larissa and Wednesday hear screaming and yelling from outside. On the schoolyard, they discover the text, "Fire will rain," scrawled in flames. Wednesday is more powerful when her family is around, even though she can hold her own. In any case, the episode offers a light-hearted reflection on the nuanced nature of mother-daughter relationships.